Hey everybody, welcome to Speech Bubble. I'm Butch Hartman. I got the amazing voice actor Maurice LaMarche, who's best pals with Howie Mandel.
Well, yes, and what? Wait, no, what? Okay, what? Okay, no, okay. He's in New York.
Roll the theme music. The latest stuff you've been doing on Future.
We can keep going.
Apart from dodging jury
Let's
duty.
go Animaniacs. Right.
So I not only book the brain, I also book the pigeons, the good feathers.
Yes.
The Ray Liotta pigeon. Coincidentally, I was next to Ray Liotta in a restaurant, a little lovely place in Sherman Oaks called Mistral, and I think he was on his first date with his current wife. But he was at the next table, and that was back in the days when you could smoke in restaurants. Right. So my wife and I are, at a two-top, and he's right next to us. And, after our meal is finished, he very politely says, "Excuse me, if you guys are finished, do you mind if we light up?" And I said, "No, man, go ahead. Thanks for waiting. We really appreciate it. I smoke cigars personally." And so, so we actually end up chatting, and we push our tables together and spend the rest of the evening talking with each other.
Wow.
He's a supremely nice guy.
Wow.
So
he's a little scary. Ray Liotta's a little could be scary if you want.
He can be scary, but in a restaurant, he's the nicest guy in the world. So polite. So he's almost Canadian how polite he was.
Do you guys mind if we light up?
Yeah, light up. So we're chatting, and so I had his real voice in my ears. See, sometimes I can't hear it through the TV, but if I get in a room with somebody, I can hear it. And so I had him in my ears. So I got the Ray Liotta part in the
amazing.
The other time that happened was, you won't remember this. Do you remember Bill Bixby? God rest his soul.
Of course I do. Yes.
Have I said God rest his soul enough?
You said it 4 or 5 times. Yes.
A lot of dead people I've talked about.
Yeah, you have.
I did a pilot for a show that never went called The Book of Lists. It was going to be one of those like real people kind of things where they just did sketches based on the Book of Lists.
Yep, got it.
And it was Bill Bixby and the gal who played Private Benjamin on the TV show.
Oh, it wasn't Goldie Hawn. It was
it was the girl from the TV show.
Oh, okay.
Lorna something. I
have to look that up.
Yeah.
No,
so, but I loved.
Was she the beginning of Tomorrowland? That's all I want to know.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I loved the Hulk when I was growing up.
Oh yeah, of course.
And when I was a little kid, my parents divorced. Courtship of Eddie Father was on TV,
absolutely.
And I was like,
people, let me tell you,
I loved, and I thought, I remember thinking, my dad is like Bill Bixby. I see him once every 2 weeks, and we walk along a beach, But I was so identified with Bill Bixby.
He's getting
like
very
a father figure. Come on,
sad.
do you know any performer who hasn't had a sad life?
It's like superheroes. They become heroes because they have a sad beginning.
Of course, yeah. And then my favorite Martian when I was a little kid. So Bill Bixby was in my
he was in everything. He was all over the place.
He was great. So I could never do his voice until I did that show, and then I finally heard it, and I was like,
I want to hear
Mr. McGee, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Right?
That's perfect. Yes.
Bill Bixby.
That's amazing.
Who else does Bill Bixby?
Nobody does.
Boom! Who else has sweat stains like this?
Look at that. Look at that.
I'm the hottest actor you'll ever
I was
meet.
going to say, what shape are they taking now, the sweat stains? It's sort of like, it's I see 2 countries.
Well,
it's like countries.
United States, Canada, Mexico. No, that's Rob Paulson's brother.
He did that on the Big Speech Bubble. He was here.
I bet he did.
He was. Now, so
try getting him to not do it.
Oh my God, I know. That's the hard part. So you do Pinky in the Brain for 30 years? How long did you do this?
Pinky in the Brain and Animaniacs. Well, for Animaniacs, cumulatively Pinky in the Brain and Animaniacs, because Pinky in the Brain broke off and became its own thing.
It did. That's right.
In prime time.
Yeah.
We got to say damn and hell.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we said damn and hell.
Wow.
On the show. And we went up against, in a brilliant programming move, 60 Minutes.
Oh, God.
We were the flagship show on Sunday night, 7 o'clock, up against 60 Minutes.
Perfect. Well, kids wouldn't be watching 60 Minutes.
That was the thinking.
That was the thinking. I should run a network.
Parents controlled the TV.
Of course, got it.
Our ratings were abysmal, but people, those that stuck with the show loved it. And each episode was a half hour long, and then we got our afternoon show. So we were on the air about 8 years with that.
Amazing.
92 to 99.